This project is about creating relevant and generous spaces within an unassuming terrace house. The result is a series of unexpected, generous and uplifting spaces within the double terrace, allowing visual connections between the floors.
The brief was to provide a facilities mix that was determined by the council as part of their Belfast Leisure Transformation Programme, while retaining the facilities in this existing building and complementing them.
When we started the project, the building was in serious disrepair. The focus was to retain as much of the original historic fabric as possible.
My overwhelming sense on this house was that it had to have a naturalness, a softness. There's a simplicity in this house. It's that simplicity that gives this house its beautiful, clean lines.
First thing in the morning, our bedroom, blind goes up and just an expansive view of Sleeve Crib and the Mawns, and the same with the main room, the main living area downstairs where we cook and live. There's a sunken area where it almost feels like you're in the trees when you're looking out as light filters through those trees.
The building was about transforming an existing, quite insular society building into an open, welcoming, cohesive heritage centre. The project was about maintaining and amplifying the existing built and crucially social heritage of the building. We've done this through carving out space and stitching in new uses and activities to allow us to create a coherent, open and spacious visitor centre.
The building is very much all about the journey through it, where the entrance at this lower level, moving through the central atrium space out to the upper level and the colonnade which takes you out to Riddle Hall. But it's the linking spaces, I think, that make the building. And we built in little study areas, soft corridors, where people can sit, they can have a cup of coffee, they can study, they can learn.
What I love about the design is the fact that no matter what room you go into, you're in the trees. You're surrounded by this beautiful countryside, and yet you're in the middle of Belfast.
The brief was to create a student centre that co-located student services together with the student union. The structure allows for allocating space into modules, creating a really flexible, adaptable building for the future. We were really mindful that we were opposite the Lanyon building, so we wanted to be respectful but also give identity to the new student centre.
It's open, it's inviting, so the students walk past it, look in, see what's inside. We wanted to develop like a home from home, trying to give them a space where they can go to during the day. It's just a great social space for them to come and interact.
The area was quite run down, and that was a hangover of the Troubles. So when we were, as a group, looking at how to benefit the area through arts and cultural activities, we thought that creating a thriving place for people to work and live in and visit was ideal.
So the key driver behind the building was, first of all, to conserve the existing three-storey building with the new extension that would be bold, contemporary, yet sympathetic. One of the most striking elements of the project is the bespoke bifold door. This quite literally opens the art onto the street and breaks down the traditional boundaries that would usually exist between the performer and the audience.